Good morning. I just finished up a 7-mile run, and while I was running I found an empty pack of cigarettes on the sidewalk, and I'm reminded of one of the worst asthma attacks I ever had. I would describe this as how secondhand smoke snuck up on me as third-hand smoke and caused one of my worst asthma attacks ever. So here's what happened. Started out, this was almost 20 years ago, back in college. And my roommate had been out at the bar, and he got completely saturated his clothing with the smell of cigarette smoke odor, and he came home and asked me for help with his homework. So I go sit next to him for about 20 minutes, that's all it took, and was breathing the strong odor of this cigarette smoke coming off of his clothes, and that's all it took. Before I knew it, I'm wheezing, have labored breathing, some sneezing and runny nose, but primarily the tubes in my lungs starting to close off, overproduce the mucus lining inside my lungs, and as a result I got to spend about 3 days in bed recovering from that event. So the strategy to prevent something like that from happening is avoidance. Avoidance is one of the best strategies that I've found for my case in dealing with my asthma. So just the other day, as an example, I went to go get in a friend's car at work to go to lunch, and he had some very strong air fresheners in his car, and I know that other strong odors such as perfumes can cause me to have symptoms of my asthma. Those are a trigger. So I said, hey, you know what, it's going to be better for me to drive. I'm just going to go ahead and drive myself. I'll meet you there. So I wish I would have known that back 20 years ago, and I could regain those 3 days that I lost. Just spend in bed, unproductive, feeling horrible, because the strong odor from secondhand smoke, which is what I'm calling third-hand smoke in this case, snuck up on me, caused me to have one of my worst asthma attacks ever. So again, strong odors is another video I've made and talked about in the past. Avoid them. Avoidance is one of your best strategies. Be in control of your environment, and you can have a more active life with your asthma. I hope this helps.